Well, greetings. Today is Friday, I think, Friday night. Greetings, everyone. I'm going to have probably other connections, but I titled this video Message to Channelers. I wouldn't call it a warning, but I will go into this more in the future. But this is as those of you, or how many numbers there are, those that think they can't channel, eventually will. Either way, you'll be able to connect to somebody that can, or about to, or you will, or yada yada yada. But let me tell you, there is some sides out there that are not comfortable that I had to recently. I'm not going into details, but I had to experience, which was not very pleasant. But I wanted to put a call out to those. Basically, those are channelers that are either in the business or going to be in the business. I don't even want to call it the business, but whatever. There are certain individuals out there that want to control your message and control you, and almost threaten you. And I've had that. And of course, they spin it around like they're doing you a favor, like your mother, like scanning through all your videos. It's like, wait a minute, that came in my session. Wait, you're exploiting me. Which is not true. But try telling that person that. So I would call it like a troll that's doing. So it's out there. It's on the loose. Just to let you know, I don't want to put fear out there, but it's out there. It's like Jaws. It's like it's out there. And I had to experience that recently, and it was very unpleasant. I saw sides of myself that I haven't seen in a long time. But either way, so I'm kind of exhausted, but I'm glad it happened to me and not other. It had happened to other people, but I'm not going to have somebody, control me. Go through. I mean, I was fine without this person in my life. It's not a relationship. It's like a client, kind of more like a pest than a client, but either way. So just to let you know, I'm glad it happened to me because I can afford to refund everything and just stay out of my life. Others don't have that choice. So it's like, and this person said, "Oh, but now you're going to keep my information and use it," which is not true. I don't care about your information. I deleted everything. I don't care about your information. Basically, when I do videos like this, I'm connecting to whoever's here, basically. And if you want to connect that to yourself, go for it. And that's what this person did. And she is definitely, I'm not sure what that is, but mental illness, whatever it is, even in a session, I kind of got threatened there also. I kind of I got signs in the beginning. I'm not going to go into details. I got a red flag in the beginning when I first met this person that I'm dealing with somebody very unstable. And, I'm trying to be nice. And it kind of worked out. Of course, I'm getting like 3 or 4 emails, not every day, but it's kind of mundane. It's like combing through all my stuff, basically. And it's like a mother, basically. It's like, I didn't like what you just said there. We need to have a conversation. It's like, you know what? This was better when you weren't around. So it's like, so they're out there. The reason I'm saying they instead of this one person, because there's got to be others. And it's like Jaws. It's like, it's out swimming out there. If you want to face it, go for it. Realize it's out there. And it's going to spin everything around that you say. The place this person's going to play a victim, whatever it is. And it's very, very uncomfortable. I wasn't going to go into this. I was, but then I said no. But it's like, you know what? I'm going to go into it. Not in too much detail. But I think I gave out enough that there are predators out there, and be aware of it. So I'm not spinning around because that was like a predator mentality, basically. And other channelers that are popular have already dealt with this person. And I imagine they kind of breezed over it and just kind of ignored her. It's like, this is somebody that's not stable. But, I'm not going to have somebody walk over me like that. So it's like, you know what? I'm not going to let you just kick your dirt on me like that. It's like, no. You're not going to spin my messages and think it has something to do with you and your privacy, which has nothing to do with you at all. And it's like, and I've been doing this for a while. So I've connected to a lot of things that this person isn't aware of. I think she knows everything that come into the scene. And all of a sudden, all my messages are about her or connected to her or something. It's really not good. Not to say that it's not connected to everyone some way, but this person's combing through everything. And I want to add this also. I was going to put in the description, but I decided not to. This is like person's connected to Max Spears also. So that's another red flag for you. Not to say everybody connected to Max Spears has this. Not at all. But there are some are taking it too far, and that's this case. Some are most are fine, probably. Connect to them all you want. It's fine. But some are taking it way too far, where it's becoming more of a control system there. And it's not safe, not healthy. When you come to somebody's channel, and just become like a mother hen of everything that you do, that's not right. So the reason I'm telling it for channelers, healers, be aware. So I didn't want to start this off like this, but it's like, you know what? I'm not going to be quiet about it either. It's like, it's not right. So, she'd probably say I'm spinning everything, whatever. I can see it for doing that. And that is fine. She creeps me out. I don't feel very comfortable around this person. I'm not going to go into details or anything else. But yeah, I think I gave enough hints already. She's kind of she's not in the circuit, but she's trying to be. Like with Project Camo and stuff like that. So yeah, basically, if you're a person like this, basically, I own information. She owns information, and it's all hers. And if you channel anything near it, you're going into her space. You're going into her messages. And it's like her information. She thinks she owns information. All information is free, and she doesn't see it that way. She's very controlling. And yeah, there's a lot of mental health that needs to be done there. And even in the session, it felt kind of threatening in some ways. I have to admit that now. But, I was working with it. I never dealt with anything like that before. So it's like, but let me tell you, when you get red flags, I got some major red flags. So if you feel uncomfortable in a session where somebody's going to be threatening you in some ways, it's like, which I got. Yeah. I don't think many people make videos like this. I just have. So just to tell you, these people are out there. When I say people, there's got to be more than one. There's one. I've seen this one. And yeah, she sends emails to Brad Johnson or whoever, Corey Good, just like probably they don't care about her. Who knows? I don't know if she's. I don't care. But either way, it's very unsettling. I don't email those people. I don't care about that world. I have my own little universe, as you can tell. I'm not trying to build up into that world either. I don't really care. I'm my own little entity here. So I'm not here to, I'm just not interested in it. So, but I can't, I guess Corey Good says some of that too. It's like, you channel this being, we're going to come and kick your ass. That's not right either. But I don't go around talking about it. That's kind of like what she's doing in some cases. It's not right. So, all entities are free. All information's free. And it's like censorship, you can say. The idea is to help humanity evolve. Of course, a lot of people aren't believing in all this, and people are. Some of this stuff I'm picking up on is like out there. It's out there. It's not like you can go out and prove it. I mean, not physically. Spiritually is another direction, yes, but physically, most likely not in third dimension. Mostly, no, not really. Depends on what it is. Sometimes you can. Um, but yeah, a lot of this is spiritual based for the most part. Then again, most of the time I'm tuned out. And I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. So anyway, I wanted to put this out there because it's like I don't want to call it a warning. I don't want to scare people, but I want to put this thought out there. Is like there's some unsettledness out there. It's like this person thinks she can manipulate you, and you will be under her control. Basically, it's like I don't think so. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. Anyway, I don't want to control anybody, and I don't want to be under anybody else's control. So it's like, yeah, she's very manipulative. Well, not with me. It didn't work out very well, but anyway, I mean, she was sending me all kinds of emails. I didn't read half of them. I see why now because I deleted everything, sessions, everything. Everything's been refunded. I don't want her information. I don't remember it. I don't know how she's talking about. It's like I feel very ill just thinking about that person. So anyway, it makes me feel very disturbed. Actually, to be honest with you, I haven't felt like that in a very long time. I haven't felt that kind of illness towards anybody. So anyway, it's not somebody I want to cross paths with. That's for sure. So yeah, it needs to be known. So there's predator energies out there. So be aware. So it's just the way it is. Especially as some of this stuff is not talked about because I think Brad Johnson dealt with this person and probably others. I don't see him going out telling people. You got a reason for it. Quite understand. You keep your brand. You don't need to. I don't know what went down with that. Whatever. But this person is not well. Is not well in any case. So you come to Ivan's world, you're gonna get a different experience. It's like I'm not just gonna let you walk over me like you just did. It's like I'm not gonna let you kick dirt on me like that. It's like it told me, we made an agreement and I went against it. It's like that's not true. I would never put out private information out there at all. Understand also what was channeled through my public video. That was the recent one on Wednesday. Ashtar Command. This is just general stuff. It's not private, such and like a person's private information. Not at all. This is galactic information. Going a little bit further, I believe it had to do with Trump, Rumsfeld, going a little bit deeper than what I normally go into. As for why that happened, I think Ashtar Command is giving me an eject button from this person. So I thank them because I didn't really pay much attention to how this person was putting a rope around my throat. I didn't realize how much of a burden this person really is, how much better I feel that this person's not around anymore. So it's like did me a heck of a favor. So there's no private information that was said of this person. I believe that from what the Wicked Witch says, it's an extension of whatever was said in the session, but it's not private. It's public data that most people aren't going to really connect to or even see. It's like that's going to be a big deal, really. Not really. So it's like you hear it, it's cool. And, what are you going to do with it? So yeah, this person kind of like puts me like lead you into a trap, basically. So that's not good. So basically, yeah, whatever came through about the government stuff was like me I didn't cross no lines. I did not breach any privacy. It's like it's unbelievable. So anyway, just to let you know, there is a energy out there, individual that's not well. So yeah, don't mess with me like that. I don't get threatened. You don't come and threaten me, and that's kind of what happened. So in some ways that was kind of a threat. That was like in a session. It's like I'm being threatened by somebody here. So, I just want if somebody's going to come to you, email you, it's like, can you make this public? Can you not make this public though? You're allowed to make this public, but not this public. It's like all of a sudden I got a mom. I don't need a mother here. I don't care about your information, your Jesuit connections, or whatever it might be, or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It's like it's really chilling. So I want to put it out there. I know this is the Ivan Drama channel. We talk about Eric. We're just flying around everybody, but I guess I'm just asking for punishment. So anyway, I mean, like I said, I'm glad this happened to me. Not a new channeler that's just trying to make a name for himself and gets a client, and this client is a parasite. It's like, I don't know if this message will get to them. Hopefully it does. If they have to deal with somebody like this that just becomes their mom and just tries to control them, I hope that at least find this somehow. Or people like this kind of cool their engines. Because somebody's just trying to just control information, which is not right. And try to make a name for themselves or whatever it is. It's just not good. So there it is. I was going to put Max Spears in the beginning in the title of this. It's not really about Max, but Max is involved. So I guess that's her girlfriend, or so, that's his girlfriend, or whatever. Who knows how many women he has? Whatever. It's very, I think people should connect to him if you feel like it. That's what, I think that's good, but some people take it way too far. So it's like a cult. I'd say that in some ways. I mean, some that take it too far. That's like a cult kind of mentality. It's like, I'm doing what Max says. Oh yeah, there was a negative version of Max that came to me also last night. I kind of told him to get lost. I don't think it was actual Max. It was like a lower vibration of him. So I don't think it was Max himself. But it was a lower vibration trying to control information. Basically, just doing their low vibrational things. So I don't think it was Max at all. I mean, it was, but not the Max. So I just want to put that out there. Those I didn't believe I even connect to on. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, I love the UFO community. Yeah, not really. But anyway, I want to put this out there. I care about future channelers. I care about the health of the community. Of course, some people might say I'm not that healthy in the community. Whatever. Either way, I care about people that are already in the business. I don't call it business. Anyway, they're already channelers. Even if I don't always agree with them, whatever. I still would much rather them know. Whoever's in this community know what's going on, because not to say I want to open the door to more of this. I certainly hope not. At least I know, I guess there's different versions of that I can go through. Great. I definitely don't want that either. I want to go back to calm and business as usual, and not where mom comes to me and tells me that I did something wrong. It's like, are you kidding? It's like, I don't need a mom here. It's just, anyway, it's not, I don't want to go into the, like I said, I don't want to go into the drama stuff, but it's, being quiet is probably not a good idea about this. And, if this person comes to you, I'm not going to put out names. You always feel free to message me if you have somebody strange like this messaging you. Yes, send her to me. I just not going to talk to me. If she does, I'm not going to be very kind. But yeah, if you encounter something like this, please message me. Hopefully it's legit. Most likely it probably will be. But yeah, I mean, it's like, this isn't right. So I didn't want to start this like that, but Friday night, I'd rather be connecting to beings that are more fun than what I just talked about. But, sometimes you got to go into the grid of it all. So, yeah, it's a test. A test for me, I'm assuming, in some regard. for me to cool my jets and not to, but yeah, I felt very uncomfortable. I haven't felt that uncomfortable in a very long time. So very, very long time. So anyway, I know this person's going to try and spin everything I'm saying, but I don't really care. This person tries to take ownership of information. Of course, if it's a private session, it's a different story. First of all, I don't connect to that. I just leave that all alone. But it's like if you're going to take ownership of everything I connect to, that's not right. You're going to start combing through everything that I do. It's not right. So there are some definite mental disconnection there going on. And some of it's probably, I felt like Archon energies there. Just not good stuff. So not to say this person's totally bad. Not at all. But a person that needs to wake up, but maybe not. But yeah, I definitely don't encourage connections like that. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, anything else that we can bring into a more positive environment here? Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not saying all this stuff to get popular. I'm just saying because that's the way it is. I don't care about being popular or just having super stats or whatever it might be. I don't care about any of that. Yeah, my subscribers go down to 0. I'm still going to do this. So it's like, I got no agenda here to do the right thing. That's about it. Help people open up their abilities to do this on their own eventually, or to encourage others to do it. I mean, that's the idea behind this, and to just connect to more your higher selves, your whatever it is that makes your life a better life. And I've been clearing a lot of stuff, trying to have an actual decent week. Last week I was like worn out. So this week's like, man, I'm going to have a decent week. And then this happens. Like, okay, well, there went that. So, but either way, stay strong, stay sane, calm down, light the world on fire in a good way. This is, what is this? How to survive third density. It's not easy. Not at all. So if those of you are wondering if I have problems or if my life is perfect, far from it. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't put my whole world onto video, but for this situation, yeah, you kind of have to. It's like, because, it's just, the last thing you need is somebody coming in, try to shut down your party, basically, take you over, basically. That's pretty much what it felt like. In some ways, it did. It's like, all of a sudden, I have somebody that is like a supervisor all of a sudden. It's like, I don't think so. So, I guess there are good intentions there, I guess, but it's very Archon-ish. It's very like an Archon war vibration. So, yeah, it's not good. So, probably some karma coming through all that. So for that person, lessons that were not learned, good lifetimes that were abused from what I'm seeing. So anyway, whatever. So yeah, it's hard for me to move away from this topic because it's like, yeah, it kind of drained me yesterday. Kind of like, there goes my Thursday. Goes on the webinar, channeling beings that's helped lift my vibration. And then today helped also, channeling does help clear all of this stuff out. So definitely, so channeling does work for healing, and it definitely needed a lot of that, especially after how uncomfortable I felt from since yesterday. Gosh sakes. So I don't want people to have to run into this, but you gotta learn what you gotta learn. But especially when you're a new channeler and you have somebody like this taking over your whole project, is not healthy. And it's just not good. So the idea is to avoid that situation as much as possible. And hopefully this will be enough to get this person from doing this to others, to discourage it. That's another reason for this is to discourage this type of predatorness that's going on. So, I'm not afraid to use that word. I'm not afraid to use other words too. It's like, geez. So, you know, it's just the way it is. It's going to get, as channeling becomes more popular. Humanity right now is not, as you can tell. I mean, this is like a pocket, and there's such much. I mean, like channeling beings, there's only so much that aliens can do, or even angels for that matter, for messages. It's for the individual to change. It's just to come out of the dark side, basically. It's easier said than done. Uh, Especially the low vibrations that are here are immense. So it's like it's so yeah, it's going to hit the channeling community and all communities in some shape or form. That your normal third density society won't really understand it because they don't believe in any of stuff. They're part of the program, so when you come out of the program, some of it's going to leak into this type of spiritual connections. It's basically it's to some of us are here. If you're wondering what my contract test is, we're getting you get kind of a view of it. So it's like, if you're wondering what Ivan's contract here on Earth, well, you're kind of getting it's like, man, that's not something I really want to go through. Yeah. Well, somebody's got to do it. So, and I'm glad to do it. But man, it's rough, but I'm glad to do it. If it helps somebody else avoid this type of situation, I am more than happy. Jeez. I was like, what am I talking about? But anyway, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's a rough world, that's for sure. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully you share this to those that are channeling or going to channel or whatever. I don't want to scare them, but it's like, it's yeah, it's what it is. As for, let's see, Angel Michael says that life lessons have to be learned, and to learn them is to go through them. But also for you to be, also some are wondering why life lessons go on so long, like you go through a pain situation for a long time. It's the idea for that is for you to not repeat that life lesson. That's what I'm getting. So it goes on and on and on because your soul has been through it before and did not learn anything. So that was the reason why, like unemployment and stuff like that. It's there for a reason. Everything is there for a reason. Does this pertain to this? Probably in some ways, yeah. I think it's mostly for the message for the person that's doing this. But yeah, sometimes their lesson is your lesson, but in a different way. So, but sometimes you go through those lessons that are very negative to bring that, to bring that person out of it or whatever it might be. So there's different reasons behind it. So, let's see, anything more cheery do we have? Let's see. Yeah, they're kind of giving me a break right now. It's been a long day. Let's see. There was stuff in the news, but nothing that I forgot what it was. Not important. Let's see here. Let's see here. The insectoid energies are immense here. They're school teachers. They are garbage men. They do have like mundane lives, the same thing over and over again. And sometimes these teachers teach a lot, and sometimes they don't teach anything. That's something. At least not to fully evolved human. They're like the lazy teacher. 11 sectoids are the lazy teacher. Let's see, 11 sectoids. Just trying to change the subject. 11 sectoids are, this is actually from the Palladians, 11 sectoids. I'm getting. A lot of the sectoids, some are very much workers, but workers in a way where it's the same thing over and over and over and over. A lot of it is construction. Garbage men, definitely. But some of that is reptilian, but a lot of it is actually very much insectoid. A lot of Arabs are insectoid, but for spiritual reasons. You can be a very spiritual person and have a lot of insectoid energies. Gandhi had a lot of insectoid energies. He activated quite a bit. Doesn't he look like kind of like an insectoid in some ways? A little bit kind of like a mantis in some regard. But of course he has other connections, but he looks very mantis looking. The reason they are bringing this up is for humans at a time will raise their vibrations where they will see different species connected to them. You are kind of seeing it right now, but it's mostly through messages, sometimes by sight. As the earth goes to a higher vibration, you will of course see more. Right now you're going through the grind of it. Awaken to those that are ready. Yes, future teachers, future astrologers of a different kind, different scientists also, of different sciences. To map out a more positive future, little by little. What you are doing is immense, but small pieces to a bigger puzzle. Yes, the more you do, the better, but more that you're passionate, the better also. The more passionate, the better. The more active, the better, but active in a way that you want to be active. It's like baby steps. But there are different generations that will instantly connect to what you are connecting to. But right now, you are building like the founding fathers of the new world. You all are founding citizens, man, female, non-genders, doesn't matter. You are the founding energies here for new generations. Yes, so they say keep plugging away, basically. At your own will. Who you are, what you do, continue it. Whatever it might be. It can be in private, it can be in public, whatever it might be. As long as you're bringing yourself connected to your higher self, your high ambitions, your high energies of who you want to be, what you want. Because all of this is just the beginning. And those that are youthful will be so just grateful for this new transition that you are here, because more and more are going to be aware of what's going on over time, over generations. Yes, this is going to take some time. But for those that want to see a being, alien, angel, you will have your time. You actually already know. It's already with you. And most of it is not now, but eventually. Most of it's not now. Some of it is now. Most of it's not now. So just follow your hearts, basically. Follow your passions. That lifts your spirits into the direction that makes you more happy. The idea is for you to be doing what you want instead of what you don't want. And you're all building this up now as you can. There is a river, a muck, but you're building it for other future generations. So, yes, many have hard lives here. That's because you are also knowing what is important. As many are materialistic and who buys this, social status. The idea is for you to find yourself, respect yourself, respect others. That is what matters here. That will increase your vibrations. Many are here for ego, as the message that was brought up earlier. Ego. Going for ego, build my ego for statue of myself status, which is fine. But also avoiding one's self-healing by doing that. Always looking out, never looking in. Looking in is not pleasant. Looking out is fine. Yes, peeking over someone's shoulders, seeing what they're doing, it's easier than looking within. That would be learned eventually, once that person is ready to see the light. But for you individuals that are, just live your life as you wish it to be. Build it up to as you wish it to be. That opens your world. Many of this, yes, call it, yes, bullshit, as because it's not happening now what they want. And that was where patience is needed to be learned. So there's so many lessons here all at once. It is not an easy world here, but you are here to sharpen yourselves in a way where you can teach other societies your lessons in so many different ways, as you will be respected, not to say you won't be another, but highly respected for living in a world of this much negativity, surviving it, to share your experiences with others, to help them evolve, that wish not to experience a world of this much negativity. So you are receivers and givers, and also, of course, receiving back after giving. It's just receiving and giving constantly. Building better worlds, better experiences. You're all building experiences in your own universes at this time. It is not intended to see it, because right now the focus is here. Many of you are bringing your aliens and your angels into this environment because you're ready to heal, but also to see your future lives, your future selves. Because it's time to leave this world on a positive note. If you wish it to be positive, of course. Blessings. Blessing. Yeah, I felt like Palladian Collective. Thank you. Yeah, I think without. That was good. Okay. All right, I'll leave it at that. Blessings, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Those that are new to all this, I forgot. This is ivanteller.com. If you wanted to, there's an about page, go into more details of what I am, what this is all about. There's also private sessions. You can learn about your angels and about your abilities or whatever you'd like to connect with. I also have gift cards. We have different ways of ordering. Also, do Google Hangouts, Skype, Zoom, and by phone. And also, you can submit a question. Usually it takes 1 to 5 days. And sometimes 5 minutes long, you receive an audio file. So this is one way to support the broadcast. Also, Spirit Social. We have submit a question, healing, past life regression, message from Yeshua, 5-minute healing, and channeling consulting. Spiritual connections, 1 question from a day. Chakra healing from a day. Soul painting from Stephanie, and Reiki from Miguel. This helps. All the links are down below, and this helps the broadcast. We do a video a day. We also have webinars you can join if you like. And yeah, computer's kind of iffy sometimes. Yeah, I have to start it, shut it down, and restart it. So I'm gonna have to take care of that eventually. So yeah, it's just not. Anyway, we also have what is it? iPhone app and Android app. Eventually, I'll update those, but for right now, it's fine. As a schedule of the webinar, if you're interested in the webinar, not everybody's interested. But either way, there's a sign up page. Also, I was working on a new sign up for that. I think I'm still waiting for feedback anyway. A new sign up method. Yeah, I didn't receive feedback. I don't think I did anyway. Or support. Anyway, something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, we're uploading a Busch Gardens video. Should be up in the morning. So, and most likely I'll be broadcasting from another location tomorrow. If I do a video, most likely I definitely don't kill myself. So, anyway, yeah, secret mission tomorrow. So, all right, blessings everyone. And yeah, this weekend is closing out for sessions. Rest of the week, yeah, because I'm on a mission. So yeah, trust me, you will know about it soon. So if you're connected to the channel, you already know. So anyway, all right, blessings everyone. Keep connecting and have a great night. Go, didn't work.